You might think the success was overnight, but it was decades and decades and decades of curiosity, hard work, dedication, and failure. I'm saying this because you're going to start a new life. So you just got to remember one thing. Keep the eyes on the target. Don't learn from people like us. We failed way too many times. But now you know the path because somebody had showed to you that this is normal. And when they were doing covers with all the white chefs, and here in the middle was the Indian guy also standing, scared, but not letting people know that he's scared to be there because he's being judged. But he stood there because there were too many people back home who wanted him to succeed. My grandmom never got to see my success, but I know that she is happy right now as I speak to you because I see myself right now in this room multiplied by hundreds. Many of you will break my records, which I'll be the happiest person, first person who will stand up and applaud on that. If you guys follow me on social media, I'm not that person who gets jealous of when Indian chefs are doing well. I'm the first one to congratulate. And some chefs will be like, no, we can't congratulate them because they're going to become bigger than us. I'm like, you have no idea that no one can take anyone's position. Today you're ahead, today you're behind. Today you're behind, next day you're ahead. This is a race with yourself. Just remember that you have to be curious. The biggest dishes which I ever created were created out of curiosity because I was living in Manipal and that was my first introduction to South India. Right now you're in West Bengal. Many of you have come from outside. How many of you are not from West Bengal? Not from West Bengal. You guys are amazingly lucky right now. You know why? Because you get an opportunity to explore a whole new cuisine. But many of you will not. Most of you will not. Because in my batch, I was the only crazy guy from Amritsar who was so excited to be in Udupi and Mangalore and all these places near Krishna temple, who learned so much from the local cuisines. Eventually your test will be how much you know, how much gathered information you have. So party less, learn more, be curious. Go on dates, but not just be on dates. You know exactly what I'm saying. Stay away from artificial stimulation. Stay away from that. Because artificial stimulation is drugs and alcohol and smoking and just trying to fit in with the cool group because they all smoke and drink behind the closed doors and you want to enter those doors. Lions always walk alone. If you are alone, just remember that you are the lion. Lion doesn't need to be in groups. Lion can be alone. Lion is going to define the jungle, and one day lion is going to be the king. So you are all the kings, and only for those who will not give up. I wish you all the best. You're starting a new life and you're all looking beautiful in this heat and sweat and lack of oxygen. You are still looking beautiful. Thank you very much. Any questions? I'm ready to take for a few minutes. Yes. What are the duties? What are the duties and responsibilities of a chef? He's a great babysitter. You're going to be babysitting people. You're going to be babysitting lots and lots of people all day long. It's just a glorified babysitter. A great chef is the person who would lead the kitchen, being the first in the kitchen and being the last to leave. I know this sounds like a philosophy, but it is true. The one who is away from politics, who is not constantly breaking people and dividing and ruling them, one who is absolutely in focus of the customer. You will see that how these things would change. The new industry has started and India is going to lead it. I can tell you that. So he should be a leader like you because you rose your hand first and you stood up and you asked the question. Good luck. how I overcame the giving up. Oh, because of my grandmom. Because of my grandmom. I'm so sorry. There's so many people who helped me be here. But I would say, she would tell me a small story. Can I say that? I was a gardener. We were farming backgrounds and all. Most of the people in that part of Punjab are. And once we were sowing the seeds. And she told me something. She's saying, Viku, you know how lucky these seeds are? I'm like, really? How? She's saying, they have the soil, they have water, they have fertilizers, they have shade. They are so lucky. And we're going to water them all the time and they're going to grow. And we're going to take care of them. He's saying, yeah. He's saying, but you know what? Who is going to write the story? I said, no. He's saying, that seed, who is going to crack the rock and grow? Who is going to grow inside a wall? That seed is going to write the story, which is always true because I always felt to be an outcast, like most of us would feel. And that seed will write the story, who will resist the most. So I always felt all the struggles, I'm just resisting. This is the seed in the wall. Nobody wants me to be there. Everybody wants me to be in this level. But that seed is going to grow because I'm not going to give up. And she was amazing because she was a poet. Yes.
Sir, I have taken 500 years as my course. So what kind of mentality I should adopt before entering the hospitality industry?
Before entering the hospitality industry, what kind of mentality do you need? You need to be a sponge. You cannot be having the attitude, I know everything. You cannot have the attitude. No one knows anything about Indian cuisine on the planet. The greatest chefs, everybody might know just a speck of Indian food. And you just had a shower. So, so you have good resistance. You need to get into the industry with an extremely positive attitude, and you need to think that you are not just representing your last name, you are the brand ambassador of a country. You have much bigger responsibility in that kitchen and outside that kitchen. And I wish you all the best.
Sir, what should be the attitude to become a chef? What should be an attitude to become a chef?
What should be an attitude to be a chef? There's no rule to that. My struggle was India was okay. When I left India, I had a return of 2 crore rupees per month, profits, and I had almost 100 employees, and I had more than 16 cars. And I decided on December 1st, 2000, I'm quitting everything and I'm going to start a new life because I need to be happy. I was not happy. So the first attitude is being happy in what you do. Even if that means standing on your feet. I've gone through so many back surgeries because I misused my body way too much. Attitude is being happy. You'll be surprised in failure and in success. Happiness is not about based on that. Happiness is an attitude. अब इतनी अच्छी तो स्माइल है आपकी, तो आप तो हैप्पी हो ही सकते हो.